I want to bring in a man named Vincent right now, okay? He's a father, and that's why I want him on. And I got to tell you, I'm amazed that Vincent has the strength to be with us tonight. I'm sure he's home because that's where his 11-year-old is. Chloe, 6th grader at that Catholic school, survived the shooting by putting into practice the worst part of our kids' education these days, which is knowing what to do during an active shooting. And she ran and she barricaded herself and she survived, thank God. But Vincent, I got to tell you, you are a stronger man than I, being able to be upright and functioning right now when you must be just overwhelmed at what happened and that you got your daughter back.
Yeah. I just feel like people need to know what we're going through because, yeah, it's been a tough day. But, one thing that I told my wife a year ago, so just to back up, I'm from France. I've been here for a number of years, but I told her 1 year, say, every time you drop your kids in the school, you just don't know if you're going to see them again. And God forbid it happened today. Actually, I'm not right now. I am at a friend house, and a lot of family gathered from the school. So we're very lucky. It's such a great community. It's just, it's dreadful. The kids seems to be almost coping better than the parents right now, but we will see what in the next future,
They've seen a lot less of this, and they have a lot less of an idea of how fragile life is. What was Chloe's reaction when you got her home? What were her questions? What did she say?
So on the way, so we live 3 blocks from the house, and she just right now, just to back it up, we just came back from France, and sometimes we joke we're gonna move back, and she never wanted to do it. And the first thing that she said on the way home said, "I want to move back to France. I don't want to go to school." Then when we got to home, I had to take our dog for a walk, and she didn't want me to get out of the house, and so we had to say, okay, we're safe. And she started to lock everything in the house, close all the windows, and then we just trying to take it like a minute by a minute. And she made us promise that we won't hide anything from what happened today, which she did. At that time, we didn't know there was 2 other kids, fellow, who got killed, and we found out on the news with Chloe. And then we drove here, and she just, we walk into the street, and someone was delivering a package, and she was like, "Who is this?" So she's in a state of complete fear right now, traumatized, and we just don't know right now. It's we don't know. We're going to take this one day at a time. The great community of the Annunciation. Right now I'm downstairs, but upstairs there's kids. Everybody is trying to cope the way we can. It's like a small village in a big city. We do a lot of things together and go on vacation together. And so the kids, are the one who saw too many things today. And we just getting ready for a long night because it's going to be tough.
Long night, long days to come, but obviously you're going to have to figure out how to explain to her how she's one of the lucky ones. Let me ask you something as a Frenchman.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk tonight after we're done about why this keeps happening here. What is it about us? As a man who understands being an American and being a Frenchman, what do you see when you look at American society in the context of what you're living through right now?
Okay, it could be a long conversation, but this idea of waving the flag every time, and this you go to gathering, and freedom is not free, and this gun thing, and this kind of over patriotic thing at the end, and this gun thing. I'm not against gun owner. If people want to have a gun, if some people feel safer with that, but it's gotta be control. And it's a fact. I mean, I want to tell everyone, know that every time you're going to drop your kids in this country, you are not sure if your kid's going to come back alive. It's just a fact of the matter. They can hide it. They can twist it again. Politicize the Democrat, the Republican, they're all in it. Everybody, and the money is what is make this thing wrong. And so it's and what people don't understand is the rest of the world are looking at us, because I'm American, by the way, I do say, and they're scratching their head off, and they're like, what the hell's going on? What's so much violence, and so tonight we're gonna get a lot of prayer, we're gonna get a lot of thought. You know what, as the mayor said, these kids were praying, so let's stop the prayer, let's stop the thought. We got to stop the hypocrisy. And so tomorrow, they're gonna do all
I'm
those
with you.
beautiful
Listen, I
speech,
understand it,
and it's gonna
Vincent.
be beautiful.
I understand it. I understand what you're saying, and you have every right to have the platform to say it, because there, but for the grace. And whoever thought that we would have to talk about the grace of God in allowing your child to escape a shooting at their church. But that is an extension of grace in the society we're living in right now. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help your family or your daughter move through this. If there's anything you can think of, I am a call away. That's all I can offer.
Thank you. We are a lot of family in this situation right now. Minneapolis is a great city. Minnesota is a great state. I love America as much. Unfortunately, there is some big issue that are not being looked into it since a decade of different president, different administration. And I don't know what is the answer. And we were in France about 3 weeks ago, and my daughter start to cry when we Jacqueline tell her that we will move back here, and on the way back she said, I want to move back to France. And I love America, and I love Minneapolis, and just tell everyone that Minneapolis is a great city, because I can't see with who we are governed now it's gonna be another game of blaming this. The shooter was a sick person. Is how someone can get the gun like this. Do you know what I mean?
And how somebody can be that sick and that obvious, and we get to this point. How when we're supposed to be in the age of see something, say something. Vincent, God bless you and the family. Let me know if I can help. I mean it. I'll call you right after the show, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.